Auburn Gresham neighborhood. Going live to Chopper 78 and Ashland. Again, a police investigation underway. So we will continue to keep tabs on this, give you more information. So again, in the Auburn Gresham neighborhood, 81st closed Marshfield to Ashland.
Ding, 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 come on down, the price is right.
Come on down, the price is right.
Ding, 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 come on down, the price is right. Chino.
This thing is a bitch.
This is the thing. Lion King, this is Mufasa and Simba. This is the nigga.
Nigga,
Chino,
bitch, man.
on Vito, on Rico, on Rico.
Nigga. That bitch, man. Clap his ass, man.
We busting heads.
Hey, woo woo. His nigga Wolfie a punk bitch, bro. Look at my baby.
Look at the price is right. One no number one.
Come on down, bro. Come in. She ain't trying to show that dragon, she wagging, bro. She ain't trying to show that wagon, she dragging.
That's
What
it
y'all
right
shit on, bro?
It's that
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
there's no boner right there.
Hey,
What y'all on?
hey, boy.
You know, shit, we trapping out.
Hey, boy. Well, I tell you, yeah, boy.
Nigga, this
Hey,
guy.
down that YouTube shit talking about we is now this net, bro. You need to stop
Hey,
that
Drill.
shit, bro.
What's
Where
up, guys?
you, where you at? Pop out.
Chop drunk, bro.
Huh?
Chop drunk.
Nah, hell nah.
Oh, I'm trying to whip at the eye.
Hey, Arrow, you a bitch, fuck.
What's wrong?
Y'all niggas don't fuck with Cash no more.
Fuck that. You know, you're my guy.
You know, it's forever.
Where your brother at?
J-Rock, I'm gonna fuck that crazy ass nigga, man.
Tell him I'm gonna beat the.
You said what?
Hey, Cat. Hey, Cat. You remember? Hey, I missed them nights on the 6, boy. On song. Hey,
You hear me?
Nights on the 6.
Hey, y'all niggas call me, fuck.
Missed them nights on
I'm
the
fuck
6.
on swing for your shit.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, Joe.
We finna
Call
swing
me,
We
for your
fuck.
shit.
used to be down there on 4-6 every day. Hey, Cash Town, we used to be on 4-6 every day, all night, sleeping, popping, you know what I'm saying? Popping out, laughing and joking.
You ain't lying, fuck. Call me, all right?
Where was y'all at?
Call me, fuck.
Alright, we finna swing for your shit.
All right.
Yo, Interstate Ike, man. Like, subscribe, comment, man. Thanks for fucking with me. I'm back with y'all with this last one or whatever. FBG Cash, RIP, long live FBG Cash. He just lost his life over the weekend. Supposedly he was with a female, set him up, whatever, you know, backed out. All that good shit y'all like to say or whatever. But, all you can say is, man, FBG, man, Cuz was into it he was into a lot of shit. And, you know, he had some serious enemies, man. And he had some serious friends that now enemies, that's some serious enemies. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, this nigga, you know, he's in a rotation with, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers like Twyquan World. They don't really like him. You know, some motherfuckers feeling some type of way. And then, you know, he in rotation with niggas like 051. You know, a couple of them niggas might be feeling some type of way. And understand, like, his body's between motherfuckers amongst him. And then you got the whole other side too, that he want to take pictures in front of motherfuckers' murals. He made it back again 2 times. It was, he talking about, some niggas that they don't like niggas talking about. You know, you poke fun at Lavernian, like, you know, he mentioned D-Thang name. I'm not saying it's that side. I'm saying like you. First of all, with niggas like them, they gotta watch their inside circle. Cause like I said, I think that was like around where his OG stayed at. You know, somewhere over there. And that's another thing. Like shit happening in Killer Ward. You know, little area, GB, like all that shit over there. So like whole time, that's where King Von from. So he done. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though they GDs through that bitch, especially Killer Ward, you know, G-Bill, you know, they ain't give a fuck probably about getting in. They probably, you know, they ain't fucking with King Von. You know what I'm saying? The niggas, the little young niggas that don't know him probably, like, fuck with him, but, like, his generation and shit, they knew him from being Killer Ward. So, the whole time, man, you know, shit. He was over there, so no telling. But you know, the little female, you know, and FBG and Cash did what the fuck he was supposed to do. Shit, he went out, like, you know, like did what the fuck he was supposed to do. He let my motherfucking gun tell the story. He let his blick tell his story. Figure it out. I shot this bitch. Why? You hear me? So you know. I like that shit. Like he wasn't no victim though, man. Like he's a victim, so you know, we need to, you know, respect the fact that man lost his life, man. And I don't give a fuck what side you on. You know, I know those motherfuckers dissing him and shit. Like I say, his histories and his bodies, and motherfuckers think motherfuckers smirking behind they people and backdooring and sneaking and geeking with the ops. And like I'm telling y'all, like first thing come to y'all mind is like one side, the opposition, but like Cash kind of like he like, you know, you had to have a taste for cuz, you heard me, even amongst his guys. So like, you know, he kind of like he moved like once them lines got blurry, cuz never like really picked like he played sides. He didn't really pick sides. So like this shit really don't fan over well, and this is that's textbook on how to get switched around in Chicago. Like they is gonna get up with your ass for playing sides. And you know, I know like the first thing motherfuckers wanna do is look at, you know, some famous ass rappers and shit that is tied in on the other side. Like his circle, some serious niggas, man. And it's like all like they can't, like this mentality, this jungle mentality they got. Like they got that eat. They got that eat. Like this how it go. Like this is organization shit. This is how it go. Like nigga, like, and now like the killing is like, all you gotta do is give a motherfucker a reason. First of all, FBG Cash, he got his glow right now. That's really that's like the biggest factor that's ever gonna get you took out. Like nigga, motherfuckers is gonna stop that glow. You hear me? Oh, you think you got that glow? Like it's a rap. They trying to suppress the glow. You hear me? That's the motivation up there in the rack. So, you know, that'd be motivation for the inside niggas, the niggas that know where his OG stayed at. Cause other than that shit, you know, if it was, you know, the other side of shit, the other side got enough money to hire private investigators and, you know, like that. Like that's another thing. Like you gotta know, like when your enemies got money too. Motherfuckers got money and can hire motherfuckers that can sit there and play your little game. And then you got legal shit leading back to your name. Like you got legitimate shit going on now. I'm pretty sure you got bank account businesses. Like you better, like you FBG Cash, you better start thinking like a grown man. You know what I'm saying? So like I know he running around, he trying to set himself up like a grown man. Now you leaving links back to mama crib or whoever, whatever address that you feel like, you understand, your businesses is registered under and all that shit. Like you gotta understand, you giving a motherfucker a real live land to get the fuck information of what the fuck they need to find out, man. And nigga with a couple, you know what I'm saying, couple $1 million laying around, shit, ain't got no couple 100,000, ain't shit. You hear me? Have a nigga right up your ass, boy. And the motherfucker, you won't see him and shit. This motherfucker already just tapped in with the local police, the local CIA, the local FBI. They already tapped in. They know all these niggas by name. They go ask for favors, man. Run his name. Ooh, you hear me? They go do that type of shit, man. So these the motherfuckers that motherfuckers with money can pay, but at the same time, like, man, I ain't even going really that route. I ain't going that route. Like, I want y'all to just not count out the fact that this nigga always kept a smirk on his face. And like, don't get it fucked up. I'm not saying nothing to discredit this man's reputation or none of that shit. Nigga, my heart go out to that man. So salute to that man. To me, that nigga, you know, to me, he was really planning like a G, but like you can't smirk and geek with, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of a couple of situations where cuz was smirking and geeking and it kind of seemed weird. But maybe that's his personality. Maybe he just a sneaky, like, backdoor. You heard me? Like, and they was trying to say FBG Doug, he backdoor FBG. I don't know. I don't, like, I'm not even really, you hear me? I ain't getting into all that shit. But I know, like, you know, it was a couple little situations and shit when he had Wooski on camera. He was like, the price is right. That shit look weird. A lot of shit that look weird, man. And, you know, you know, they was always saying it was weird that he kept saying, you know, rest in peace, can't get right. That's what his hood got a problem with him about. The can't get right and the 051 Melly shit. That's where, like, you know, it tie in, you know, all that shit, man. That's personal shit. That, like, they was all homies, you know. They was locked. I don't know if they was homies, but they was locked in through mob ties, man. At one point in time, and you know, motherfucker, size got picked because blood got shed, and size has to get picked in Chicago at all times. Size has to get picked. So, like, bro never picked sides because from the beginning, he like, man, he probably like, you know, he probably looking at shit like shit. He was locked up when a lot of that shit jayed off, when a lot of shit jumped off. So, you know, like, I don't know how he was looking at the shit, but like, you can't really say he was bogus for not picking sides or, you know what I'm saying, still fuck with these niggas. Like, you really can't judge that man for that shit. You can really, it's a side, or you can say he was a real nigga for that. It just looked weird, man, when the war cracking, man. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't really understand what's going on, man. Y'all don't really understand what's going on. Y'all just peep his swag and peep how he cocky and shit. He just a regular little Chicago nigga, man. He trying to keep his poker face on. Rest in peace, FBG Cash, man. You know, like, motherfuckers, like, he was not liked. He was not liked, man. But, like, whole time, like, he had to keep his poker face on. I just want y'all to understand, like, man, we not looking at a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? The guy, and yeah, he was just a piece on the board. And you know, he really went out like his motherfucking, like his guys. He went out like his guys. He came out wearing the crown for that. Like, he was almost destined to get, like, he was almost destined to do that. You know, cause like he came out just kind of like Duck, man. It ain't nowhere to turn no more, bro. It ain't no more where to turn, nigga. The squad, the inner squad, they inner squad has been dismantled, nigga. Like, I'm talking about, like, it's all they sliders gone. They like, it's over with. And then, like, they looking around at like, okay, they closest allies, they next homies. Think about all they fucking, think about all they homies around, like FBG Buddha and you know, Lil J. They don't got too many solid niggas that, you know what I'm saying, that was, you know, niggas was talent. You see the shit that happened with Skinny and shit. He was supposed to be on some paperwork. Like, bro, it's a lot of backdoor slimy ass shit going on amongst they crowd, man. So like, you got to think, like, man, once they in the squad, FBG was fucked up and dismantled, and like all they sliders was hit and all that shit. Man, you looking around, and this before Cash. This around the time Duck got to looking around. Like, damn, the homies is into it with the homies. Like, the killers is into it with the killers. Like, oh my, like, they want me to pick a side. Like, what can I do? You hear me? No matter what, man, cause like the killers know, these killers know about me. These killers know about me. Like now it's getting out of hand. Like, we gonna, like, what can you do? You gotta keep a poker face on, man. FBG Cash stay firm on this poker face, man. That's all. Like, you know, you might leak at him like he's smirking and geeking and all that shit, but like, to me, I'm looking at him like, nigga, he keeping a poker face on during the war. Better know how to move. Man, RIP FBG Cash, man.